just want to catch Pokemons and not know what they are.
Hello.
Can I just catch Pokemons and not know what they are, Cameron?
Yes.
Is that too much to ask?
Yes. It is also too much to ask.
They also look dumb.
Yo,
a lot of them look really dumb.
Every generation. Sorry, we're in the middle of a Pokemon conversation. That's why we're starting late. Every generation has had Pokemon that are just really lazy. Like there's literally just a Flamingo ripoff.
Yeah, pretty sure they call it something like Flamingo.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just a Flamingo.
And
I mean, like, Gen 1, we had a literal pigeon. It was just Pidgey.
Yeah, that's true.
We had a rat named Rattata.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just want to catch. I want to see something. Say that looks cool. Catch it. Wonder what it becomes.
No. Nobody here. We're Lechonk fans, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Lechonk.
He was telling me. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
That's what I was. I think Rubicon's on the same page as me. He was saying just like I want to be a kid again.
Yeah.
I want to.
Well, that's
I want
why
to catch something and wonder what happens.
That's why I got that last Pokemon game. I have not picked it up in a long time, but that's why I got it. I wanted to be able to play a Pokemon game and just kind of screw around a little bit, explore a new region,
and
just have some fun with it. And I really enjoy Diamond. It was Diamond, right?
Oh, Grayson has some.
Oh, Grayson, go for it.
I actually have around that I got a new Fall Guy game.
You got a new Fall Guy game.
You got a new Fall Guy game?
Sweet. Yeah, chasing nostalgia big time. Sure, show me your Fall Guy game. Come here.
Have you heard about the other game? It's like Stumble Dudes or something.
Stumble Dudes. No, I don't think I have.
Cameron, you should look
What's
it up.
happening here, bud? You just turned it off?
It's a water one. Water.
Are you good boy?
It's a water.
Are you good boy?
It's a water one.
Yeah, it's a wildfire.
Hey.
What is happening to this thing right now? It's acting awfully funny. It's like frozen. That's not great.
Dang it.
All right, bud. Huh.
Would you like to say
I know he
something?
didn't do anything to it. It was literally just plugged in, and now it's
And it's
frozen.
I know it was. I think it's frozen for real life.
Yeah, I think it is frozen for
Oh,
real
you just
life.
bumped Oscar out of there.
Oh.
He just wants a bone.
All right, bud. Well, I'll have to fix the Nintendo, but it's not working right now. Okay. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but we'll figure it out later. All right. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Let me grab a fortune real quick, and we're gonna get this started.
Yeah.
We got some shenanigans going on tonight.
Yeah. So is me.
Some lovely music.
What have I done, Grayson?
And a special guest, obviously. We always love to have our special guests on the show.
Put it back down.
He's currently harassing Uncle Brian. Oh, he's got a good idea. What's your good idea?
I think we should actually listen to people when they're talking.
You should listen to people when they're talking.
Hey,
I
Chris.
agree.
And you can't interrupt when
You can't interrupt. Yeah, we do a lot of interrupting here.
Do you have something on your nose?
Let me see. Come here.
Not anymore. It was a big Oscar hair. There's a big clump of Oscar hairs.
We should watch later. How about that? All right. Grayson, are you ready?
Yes.
Brian, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let me
Kind of.
Let me be ready now. All right, chat, are you ready?
What kind of dinosaur?
I knew you were.
It's a blue one.
Blue dinosaur?
All right, 3, 2, 1. You will be called upon to celebrate good news.
Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
Howdy, hey, everybody, and welcome to another glorious episode of High Hopes, the self-improvement show that your family wouldn't suggest. As always, I am your host, Cameron. Welcome to the Dungeon of Doom. You're all now my demons. Also in the Dungeon of Doom tonight, we've got Grayson. Grayson, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm actually a white boy because I
He's
chew
a
my
wild boy.
dad a lot.
Yeah?
And I'm kind of funny.
He's-
I play Nintendo a lot.
He plays Nintendo.
Yeah, and I'm crazy.
He's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, and I'm
Like,
a wild boy. I'm a wild boy.
He's a wild
You're a
boy.
wild boy?
All right,
Wait.
well, thank you. Can we do the other introductions now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Take a seat.
Yeah.
All right.
that's it.
Also in the Dungeon of Doom tonight, we've got Brian. Brian, how the hell are you?
I mean, I'm all right.
Yeah, you've got
I
a...
don't know how to compete with that.
No, you.
No, he's hyping me up.
You. He's hype. Oh, you got your hype man. Good. Also in the Dungeon of Doom tonight, we've got one fur demon. Oscar, chewing on the bone.
Yeah, chewing on the bone off.
Um,
And where's the balloons coming down?
the what? Oh, balloons.
Yeah, he said balloons.
Totally,
I
he
think.
totally said
I
balloons.
think.
Yeah, because there's some balloons.
Allison is probably eating Grayson's snacks out in the family room.
Ooh, yes.
Eight of them.
Oh, you ate all the snacks?
Did you eat them all?
She is licking the
I
bowl
ate all of my
where the
veggie
snacks
toast
were.
And my sandwich.
What
Good
kind of
stuff.
sandwich did you have?
I had a sandwich that then had a crust on the
Here,
side.
passing the mic.
And it then had crust
It
on
didn't
the
have crust.
sides.
It was uncrustable.
Yeah, and
Uncrustable? So
yeah, and it was a circle,
It was
and
a
it has
circle. We're big on
peanut
circle
butter
sandwiches.
and jelly.
What kind of jelly was it?
Jelly.
I don't know.
Was it strawberry?
I think it was strawberry.
Strawberry.
Nice. That's the best kind of jelly.
The finest of
It was
jellies.
actually berry.
Berry.
Berry?
Yeah.
Just random berry color?
The berriest
Flavor?
of berries.
And I got a shot balloons at you.
He's going to shoot balloons at us, chat. So, obviously, big things ahead tonight. I'm being shot at. Someone send help. Oh, I'm being threatened. No, it's just a threat. I didn't actually get
Good.
shot. I'll accept that. Wait. I've been shot. All right.
I'm getting those out of stepping distance.
Head out to the family room real quick so we can start the show. Give us a break, okay? Okay. All right. Those are the best Uncrustables. Yeah, I try not to buy them all the time.
Have you tried them frozen yet?
Oh yeah, well, he mostly eats them frozen. I would say because he doesn't like to wait,
Frozen is the best.
and I don't
It's
want to
weirdly good.
don't want to leave them randomly unthawed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do lots of frozen dishes.
I'll do it to you. Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Brian brought over a slap bracelet.
Oh, good
Grayson
job.
is enjoying the joys
So you have
of slap bracelet ownership.
Very good.
so how you open it, you have to push it, and if you want to put it on, you have to push hard, and then it goes on your wrist.
Sweet deal.
You just got to push it.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
like Salt and
push it.
Pepper said.
I just realized I need to move my
And then
screens
this
around
is
again.
how you get off your wrist.
Oh, my goodness.
Good
You
stuff.
just roll it right off,
Roll it right
Roll
off.
and then boom.
You should do infomercials, buddy.
You should do
Like
infomercials.
this.
If you were to pay for that, how much would you pay?
Yeah. How much do you think that is costs?
I think 30 and 100.
30 and 100?
30 and 100? 30 for just $100? Can you
How-
can you
how
make
many-
it multiple
How
payments?
many payments for that? Yeah, we gotta.
I don't know.
You don't
You
know?
don't know?
Just-
Okay, that's
you'll
too easy.
decide
Yeah,
later.
do you know, Brian?
Probably 3 easy
3
payments.
easy payments. of
3
Yeah.
30,
easy payments.
100.
And this is how you get off your wrist.
Okay.
Roll it right off. And then-
Roll it right
See,
off.
he doesn't want you focusing on the price. He wants
Yeah,
you
yeah,
focused on
Wait,
the product.
Do I
Pay
get any
attention to
free
the
ones when I
product.
buy them? Or is it just that one?
My dad has one.
Yeah. It's probably just that one, huh?
Did you see that, Dad?
It was crazy.
It was like,
It's crazy.
Crazy.
watch this.
All right, I'll watch this last one. Amazing.
And you can have this product for 3 easy payments of $39, $33.
Brian, watch this.
Yeah, what's up? Oh my goodness.
All right, good stuff.
That's amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna fall.
All right. All right, Clown Boy. How about you head out, watch your show for a little bit, and you can come back and tell us something new, okay? Okay.
But I think I might stay here.
Okay, if you're going to stay here, you got to stay quiet. No more words. All right, we're actually going to try to do the show now that we've had our brief intermission there. Brian, anything new in your world? Anything crazy going? Watch any good shows lately?
Have
Punch
you
any elderly people in the street?
Have you seen Cameron? I've talked about it a couple
Maybe.
times. I've been watching Critical Role stuff.
Oh, right.
I've been
yeah.
watching the 3rd season. The episodes are so long, but it's just so easy to put on the background.
Yeah.
So, have you seen what those guys do for voice acting? Like all of them?
No, I don't think I've like individually checked out their IMDb's or anything.
I would say all of them have roles in shows that you have 100% watched.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And it further just makes me believe that once you get in voice acting,
Oh yeah.
you're just in. And then you just get everything.
For sure. It's also kind of one of those things either once you break in and you're just everywhere, or you were big somewhere else and then you just kind of take over a new genre. It's pretty much how it works.
Yeah.
Get a couple of decent big gigs for yourself, or create your own. I don't think any. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm guessing that for these people, Critical Role wasn't their first thing.
No. There was a couple One Piece. There was a couple Naruto's. There was a couple. And it was old stuff. Like, that's the thing that blew my brain. My brain got blown.
His brain got blown.
Brain blown. But
Not-
anyways, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, cool. I'll have to actually look them up now then. Because I don't think I've actually ever looked up.
That's what I found out
individuals.
today.
Cool. I'm I think I told you this last week or something, but I'm watching Warrior Nun on Netflix.
Warrior Nun? Oh, yeah,
Warrior
you did
Nun.
introduce this to me.
It's about
Yeah.
a chick who was dead,
Mhm.
got a halo put into her back, and is now alive again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only on season 1. Season 2 came out, and people are screaming for season 3. And because people are talking about it so much right now, Netflix is putting out posts on social media just about the show and whatnot.
Did season
And
2
I'm
come out
watching
recently?
stuff, and I'm like, I've never seen this before. The show
Mhm.
is being wildly spoiled for me.
Oh, yeah.
So I've gone back to just hiding everything because whatever I just watched, for example, probably about an hour ago, I have no idea what it is, and it makes me think that several characters have died just based on one person doing crazy backflips and phasing in and out of existence.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the show's
you
gonna
were
take some
concerned about
turns.
you were concerned about relationships in the show,
I
right?
was.
And?
And currently, where I'm at currently, main character girl and boy
Yeah.
are out on their own. They've left the characters, the other side characters who I hate.
Oh, good.
The nun group and these groups have started to meld together.
Good.
They're trying, but girls like, no, I want to live my life. I finally get to live. And nuns are like, no, you have mystical powers or blah, 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 blah. No more clubbing. Time to be a warrior nun. She's like, no, I don't want to be the warrior nun. I want to just be a girl. They're like, no, you have warrior nun powers. You must be warrior nun, warrior nun, warrior nun. They really don't have much else to sway her with. It's like, you can do it or we'll kill you.
Yeah.
We don't want to kill you. Some of us kind of want to kill you.
Warrior Nun.
Warrior Nun. So yeah, lots of conflict in the show. I'm kind of at this point. I'm begrudgingly continuing to watch it, cause I want to see where it goes, but I'm not loving every second of it.
Yeah.
I'm not the main audience. That's very obvious.
Yeah, you just want to see what happens.
Yeah, I kind of just want to see what happens, and it might take a bit before I get to see that.
I get that.
Yeah. But yeah, show wise, the only other thing I'm watching is The Peripheral on Amazon Prime,
Oh, you showed me about that too.
and
That one looked good.
yeah, that one is good. That one is meant for me.
Good.
It's got time travel. It's got robots. It's got everything. What else?
Robots?
Robots.
Ooh.
The butts of robots.
Ooh.
I know. It's a big pull. A lot of people are going to want to watch this show. A tale old as time. That's right. That's right. But, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that show. I don't have any complaints about that show right now.
Good.
I'm happily. I'm almost caught up to the point where it's like, okay, I need Friday to come because the new episodes come out Friday. I think right now I'm all caught up. I'm just waiting for Black Friday for the next episode to come.
Are they doing episodes every Friday?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, Prime does that.
That's dumb.
Prime does that.
It probably
Look at this.
keeps people on Prime for longer.
I think most people have Prime and it doesn't get used anyways.
Yeah, most people.
And especially with like Amazon Prime Video, I don't think like when it comes to video streaming services that are out there, Prime is pretty low on the radar.
Yeah.
Except for literally the Lord of the Rings show that they did.
I don't care about that.
That's the only thing that's a big draw for them in like the last 2 years.
Well, it's
That and what was the cartoon? Untouchable, Unstoppable, some.
isn't
whatever
The Boys?
Oh, and The
is it-
Boys. But yeah, like literally, we're talking all the same genre at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
You know, so they don't really have a big collective. Their movies that they have out there aren't the greatest. It was kind of funny. I was actually listening to Two Bears One Cave, the podcast with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer is dying or something. I don't know what's going on. with
I was
him.
done. That sucks.
But so he wasn't on the show, but Quentin Tarantino was on the show.
What?
Yeah.
How do you get that? It's just like a side guest.
I mean, those guys are popular enough. I think they could
Yeah,
probably invite
yeah.
anyone on, and they would. And Quentin Tarantino, this is actually the first interview of his I've ever listened to, and nothing he said surprised me at all. Everything seemed like what I would think of when I think of Quentin Tarantino.
Did you talk about feet?
They did at the very end, and Tom Segura just said, "I'd like to thank you for what you've done for the foot community," and Quentin Tarantino went, "Ha, you're welcome," and then they totally left it at that. They didn't go anywhere else with it.
That's really good.
There were definitely a couple of comments made throughout everything that were a little like, we're poking buttons here.
Yeah.
But Quentin Tarantino did mention that he's going to make a 10th film.
Cool.
He's going to
I
put
mean,
that
he's
out.
not going to stop.
He's kind of thinking about stopping.
Yeah, but will he?
He wants to stop before. Well, one, he says that there are no good movies coming out right now. The
Okay.
only real good films that have come out, and he doesn't even like them, are like the Marvel movies. Because like there's no other big blockbusters out there right now.
Yeah.
No, movie stars aren't a thing right now.
No.
So it's hard to like make a movie and be like, all right, who am I gonna get in this and
Yeah.
do anything with?
Well, isn't it TV now? Isn't TV kind of taking over?
Well, streaming's taken over.
Yeah.
Streaming is what's taken over.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about that at all. They didn't get into like, why movies suck. Movies have sucked because, well, streaming
Yeah.
happened. We've got a bunch of mid-tier shows out there like fucking Warrior Nun, and
Don't you
that's
bring
all-
down Warrior
That's
Nun.
all we got right now, Yeah, which I will be continuing to watch. I wanna see why FaZe bitch gets powers all of a sudden.
Okay.
Anyway, so, but one sec, this just in. Does it start on Friday? What days do you have off?
Yay, no more ads.
Aaron, thank you for 6 glorious months of subscribing. I forget that sound alert is on.
Yeah.
So what, you work tomorrow? Or
Yeah.
just totally different wavelengths. You would think it's an edited post. But yeah, so thank you. No more ads for you indeed. Good stuff all around. But just a second, everybody. All right. Sorry. Yas. Anyways, so it was funny to kind of watch that, or listen. I wasn't watching. They've got a video version of their podcast, but I wasn't listening to it. But I added their podcast to my Spotify because that's all I'm doing nowadays. I'm fully entrenched in the Spotify world. Ever since Pandora kicked me out of my account and I never made an attempt to go back.
Rude.
I know. I just today had a moment where I was like, oh my God, there's one playlist on my Pandora account I wish I still had today. And I'm going to have to remake it because it's the only playlist that's seasonal that I truly loved. My Halloween playlist was fine, but it wasn't as good as I had a playlist on Pandora called Brutal Christmas. And it was all punk rock Christmas music. So it was like famous punk rock artists doing their versions of Christmas music or like making up their own Christmas songs. So like there's the Blink-182
Yes, I know
one.
exactly what you mean.
So like there's the Blink-182 Christmas song where,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's like I'm not getting nothing for Christmas or I'm not going home for Christmas because fuck you and all this different stuff.
Cameron, that was totally me. I need you to look at this article I found on this exact problem.
Good. Okay.
If you can just open that up and look whenever.
Well, okay, sure. I'll pull that up here in a second. But so yeah, I gotta find a way to get back in that account just so I can remake it on Spotify, and then add more to it. Because our High Hopes playlist that I've created for music, it's actually getting some people to follow it.
Is it creating a weird, like, don't they do suggestions based off of what your playlist is?
So yes, that is actually something else I've noticed. It's really fucking me up. So like, for example, I was listening to the Tom Segura thing.
Yeah.
And that ended, and it started playing fucking Whitney Houston.
Oh,
I was like, how is that suggested? Why would I want to listen to her the one Christmas song that she has? The one Christmas song that she has. Why would I want to listen to that? Like, I deny it every time I see it. And I want it dead. I want it gone. And it won't die. It won't go away. So anyways, I want to continue to give you guys some music that maybe we do or maybe we don't like. And we're going to jump right into the top 3 alternative songs of the week as chosen by me. They're the best songs ever. We'll add them to the Spotify playlist. You can go onto the Discord and check out the Spotify playlist. It's pinned in the Discord. So here we go. Let's hit it with number 3 on the top 3 songs of the week as chosen by me. We've got Lovely the Band with their song Sail Away.
Cool.
The other two, I like these two guys.
It's pain that I'm releasing. Please tell me a lie I can believe in. Offer me some healing, won't you please give me a reason?
Normally
I'll tell you how I'm feeling right now. If you want me to let it
But
go,
maybe I'm just an old man.
so.
No, that's
But the song structure, for me, chorus number 4, the song structure for me is, you know, what is it? I forgot the word. Really.
another thing. All right, there you go. Lovely the band.
It was so good.
Sail
10 out of
Away,
10.
The number 3 song
I loved it.
on the list, as chosen by me, the most famous song picker in the world. Yeah, not bad. Lovely the band. I feel like I've heard other stuff
It was
from
fine.
them. I don't think they're. I mean, they're not breaking. I mean, this right. Oh, this just came out. The music video just came out in June, and it's only got 314,000 views. Psh, imagine, right? I'm mad, and I've only got like 50 views on my last YouTube video, so we'll just ignore that. It's a great video. You should check it out. Exclamation mark YouTube in the chat.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
Here we go. The number 2 song of the week, as chosen by me. We've got Turnstile, Holiday. There's no cool music video. It's just a plain image.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let's crank it, baby. Turnstile with their song Holiday. I think Brian and I are both equally speechless by that. It felt like a song made for like a movie specifically.
It reminds me a lot of like punk. Like the begin. It was like alternative when we were growing up, but it's small bands. Like
Yeah.
all small bands that sang alternative in like the early 1000s, you know,
Yeah, the one
way back then. They all sounded like that.
Yeah.
Only maybe it was a little grungier, or maybe it was a little, like lighter, but it was all just that.
Yeah, so interesting song. Like
10
I said,
out of 10, best song I've ever
10
heard.
out of 10, best song I've ever heard. If you're just now joining us, this is the top 3 songs of the week as chosen by me in alternative music. You can go to our Discord, check out the music section for the Spotify playlist if you want to listen to previous week's music. But currently, no time for that. We've got the number one song of the week, as chosen by me. Almost Monday. Sun keeps on shining. But I need to show you something that I love.
Yeah, show me things you love, Cameron.
It involves.
I would love to love the things you love.
It involves pigs, Brian. Zooch with 4 beautiful months. Glad to have you here. What I love, Brian, is the greatest comeback in pig racing. The grand finale.
My God. Look at them. They're glorious. Magnificent. They're under the water.
So the only reason I found out about this was Twitch streaming group 100 Thieves was sponsored Biggie Smalls.
Oh
For the
my
finals of
God.
season 8.
Well, as the pigs step out of the clubhouse, they walk straight into the most
This is
important
this is
day
the
of their
best
young
thing
lives.
you'll ever see.
It is the season 8 finals and the
Smalls.
final time that these pigs will walk out
Smalls
onto this
is in
gorgeous
second
paddock.
place currently. It's
And
amazing.
before we go any further, we have a league announcement And that is to say that Piggy Smalls' handicap will be applied moving forward, and that will make a huge difference in these finals.
What?
I tried to stay impartial,
What's he gonna
but
handicap?
even I think that this is heavy-handed and unfair on the American, especially at this late stage in such an important season. But I don't make the rules, so there we go. But on a higher note, the Red Arrows fly over the paddock on its final day of racing. The Red Arrows normally fly over Buckingham Palace during the Queen's Jubilee and are a highlight of the festivities. So we are extremely honoured that the Red Arrows have been scrambled for us today. Thank you so much to the UK taxpayer first and foremost, as it must have cost a fortune to get those jets in the air for these finals, but also of course to the Red Arrows themselves. And with that, let us roll straight into the most important round of racing in the league's history. The finals begin. There's the handicap of Piggy Smalls. Hoshi gets squished out, but he goes around the back and attacks to the far side. Bears in the lead, but the Japanese pig is catching up here. In fact, he's overtaking as they go to the corner. It looks like it might be Hoshi's this race. Yes, it is, and Hoshi Oinku goes straight to the top of the table for this championship and is now in pole position. And you can see the handicap working its magic on Piggy Smalls, which must be so frustrating for all Smalls fans out there.
Wait. Did Piggy Smalls come in last place there?
We knew that we wanted a change of direction in the track for Season 8. And so we thought we would start by going big and trying to get the pigs to do a full U-turn during a race. The following is the reason why you never ever see this track in Season 8. Attempt 1. This isn't our first rodeo, so we're not expecting loads from the pigs, as we know this is the first time they've ever seen anything like this before. And
Look at 'em
sure enough,
keeping up.
it soon descends into chaos, as
How are they
nearly
making
all the
them-
pigs jump over the fence to try and find the
Smalls
food,
do the job.
and are just met with disappointment.
Oh,
No worries, we think. We will not be disheartened. We will just go straight into the second attempt. Attempt 2 is better. We've learnt from the first attempt. We put an extra chicane board at the U-turn to discourage the pigs from jumping the fence. Only Piggy Smalls ignores that, but the rest of the pigs
some
go
pigs.
back up the track, and we can see progress being made. So we are confident for attempt 3. And so we should be. This is
This
the
actually
pinnacle
wasn't what I was
performance
expecting.
of the
I
pigs
was
on this track,
expecting they
as
normally
all of them
race
go
where the
round the
food is.
U-turn and back up
I
the
thought they
track,
would jump
and
the
we
fence
are
and go to the
overconfident at this
food.
point.
Yeah.
But boy, does attempt 4 shatter our dreams. Everything is unravelled here as Bear and Ginger go back up the same piece of track. Meanwhile, the rest of the pigs start eating food. That puts Ginger and Bear into frenzy. They knock over the blackboard,
Oh, good.
and
They-
thus
see,
the
that's what I was
secret
expecting.
is
Yeah, go
revealed,
around.
and all the pigs know that the food is right next to the box. The following day, we tried this track again, and all that happens is the pigs go straight
I'm
for the
partial
food,
to Piggy
and we
Smalls
learn
and
our
the
lesson that we
American
can never
pig,
put the
but
food
Hoshi, the
so
Japanese
close to the
pig,
box again.
Pretty cool.
And
too.
it also
Wait, what color is
explains
Piggy Smalls?
why Ginger and Bear do
Smalls-
this
Oh, it's that
in the
bottom one,
first race of this season.
Yeah, the bigger black
Pin is
and white
pulled,
one.
the door taking a while to drop. We haven't seen that for a while, but the pigs push it down, and it's the girls out in front. Piggy Smalls and Hoshi have the most work to do. Pepper Sanchez leading the way because it is a sprint, and she's going to go around this corner. Is she going to wrap it up? No, she doesn't. It's Piggy
with
Smalls
the
and Ginger
100
attack.
knees.
And I'm not sure who won
The
that. It was
hard
so
train is
close. It looked like
beginning.
Piggy
Love it.
Smalls had the
Thanks,
momentum,
guys.
but Ginger was out in front. And it's Ginger Hamilton that takes the victory. That
Rubicon
could make a
places
huge
money
difference
for Piggy
by the end of
Smalls.
these finals. So extremely
yes.
controversial. We need
Look
to
at
see
that.
it on the
What?
slow motion replay.
69% of 11.
And there is almost nothing in
That
that.
is
There will be
almost
some
planned.
arguments.
Yep.
The gate
You know
has
what?
been
Actually,
opened and the
it is
pigs
almost
rush
planned.
out of the racing paddock, and if
gonna
you've
say
been
right now, we
watching
get to
season
level
8, you
3
know
of a hype
exactly
train.
the reason why.
We'll do a dance
In
about
round
it.
2, Hoshi
Brian
Oinku
will,
found the
I'll do it.
location of an apple
do
tree,
it.
Brian
which was
says he'll do it.
nearby Piggy Heaven.
can't tell me what I
Then
won't
in
do.
round 3,
he'll
Ginger,
do it
Piggy
too.
Smalls
Grace will
and
do it
Bear
too. Level
followed
3
Hoshi
hype
to find the
train.
location
No,
of the
dance
tree
party.
for
Oh my
themselves, leaving only Pepper Sanchez to be the only pig in the
Rubicon,
league that
21
doesn't know where this
months.
apple
Thank
tree
you, good
resides.
sir.
Now,
My
will
lord.
Pepper
That
stay
was
close
level
enough to
2
the other
right there.
pigs this week to figure out the tree for herself? Well, Pepper's doing what she normally does and has her head right in the clouds and is just eating grass, but you need to look up Pepper and need to figure this out. Do not go left because that's the normal entrance and will
Pepper's
not
been
lead to
around
the
for a
tree,
bit.
but it looks like
think
Pepper's
she's the
turning
British
right
pig.
and is going in the right direction. You just need to go next to the fence
Just
to the left,
following it into the
and the
woods.
location of the tree is yours to find. And yes, Pepper finally knows where all these apples are coming from.
So in the social media
Race
post
through the games,
last
Piggy Smalls
2
takes a
weeks,
while to get out the
it's
box.
been
He's
a
got a
hard
mountain to
time
climb. The other four are
figuring
pretty
out
much
where the
level as they
crap
go over the
apples
second hurdle. In
are.
fact, Ginger's
Yeah.
pulling out,
So
but so is
that was
Hoshi
just,
Oink on the
hey,
far
don't
side
worry, guys, we
attacking.
figured it
Piggy
out.
Smalls has done a fantastic job of staying with the top 3. In fact, he takes second as Hoshi gets distracted and tries to cut across Ginger. We've seen him do that in previous
it's
seasons,
Pepper,
but now
not
is not the time to start it.
It's Pepper.
Ginger's win means that she is starting to pull away from the boys, but Piggy S'mores has done a brilliant job of saving his chances in these finals. For so many weeks, the grass really has been...
This is starting on Friday. What days do you have off? Rubicon with 3 more gifted subs.
My
Look
lord.
at that. Freaking Perry got a sub. Son of a bee sting.
Well,
Also, Spare Squid and FP4 getting gifted subs. Say thank you. I dare you. And we are at level 2, 83%.
oh my.
Look at that. We just might have some dancing to do. Anyway, back to our pig racing.
been greener on the other side of the fence for this little pig, but now that Pepper is on the other side of the fence, she's enjoying a massive sugar rush, which at this point the others must be used to. And while
crab apple
Pepper is
sugary?
chomping away at these apples,
that's
let's
a
talk a little
regular
bit more
apple.
about this
Oh, not a
Mexican
crab
pig. Pepper probably has the least amount of
pretty
common
problem.
sense out of the 5, and
Pepper
it normally takes her a
Sanchez
few
is
more
the
seconds to get
Mexican
what's
pig.
going on.
I
But
thought
she's
she
also
was
the most
pretty.
welcoming
dare you.
out of the
My
5,
bad.
and that's
Sorry,
because the
Mexico.
staff here
By the
pity
way, Mexico
Pepper quite a bit
really
because she's
behind their
normally
pig.
last out of
on
the
their-
5
on
when it comes to
their, on their
food
Reddit,
and
that's
gets a
all,
little
like,
bit
it's
less.
filled with
And
good
Pepper has
Mexican
quickly
pigs.
realised that with her pixie ears and her long eyelashes, that pity can be cashed in for some tasty treats. And so she is the first to walk over and ask the humans for some extra help. And that means she's a really sweet pig to observe. And while she is not in contention to win the championship, she does have a cult following and is a big addition to this league. The madness begins. Bear gets another great start. Piggy S'mores again suffering from the handicap, but this is the water race. Ginger and Hoshi are lining to take
Piggy
over.
S'mores is
Hoshi's attacking the far side, but stops.
They put
And
him
look
in
at
the
Piggy S'mores as
back
he
part of the
overtakes
stand
everyone with that.
because he's-
And he wins by a full pig
He
length.
wins
You
anyway.
cannot let Smalls get
Oh,
away
Piggy
with something
Smalls
like
is the
that when he
winner all the
starts
time.
He's
so
the
far
champion.
behind.
He
The
murdered.
others are asleep
Like
at
I
the
said, he's
wheel.
also so
Hoshi
big, I
has
think he just
another
pushes people out of the
terrible
way.
He
race.
just barrels
And
through
so
it.
it's a double victory for the American as he pulls closer to being a real threat in these finals. Hoshi boy, you've got a lot of work to do, but we appreciate you coming over to the cameraman to thank all the fans that have bought our merch and to build that energy up for the advert.
You can buy shirts? Piggy Small shirts? Dude, I think we're all getting Piggy Small shirts. Yeah. I hope this guy.
Look at those shirts.
They're not bad shirts. You can buy
Hoshi needs this victory to stay in contention. He gets an average start though. Piggy S'mores at the back because of the handicap. Ginger out in front as they get to this water. Piggy S'mores and Hoshi start to plough through it though. But Piggy S'mores has their pants down in race 5 and sets a record. Are
That's a
you
record,
kidding me?
Piggy S'mores.
From so far behind. And with that, Piggy
Yeah.
S'mores may as well have just gone over to Hoshi, picked up his streams and smashed them all
I love
over
when
the
they go
floor.
for the ramp.
And if Ginger's not careful,
that ramp
he's going to put a
really
bullet
is
to her
every
ambitions as
time.
well. A deserved win
work.
by Piggy S'mores. Well, at the start of
40
these finals, we
seconds
knew that
left,
Piggy S'mores would be
83%
handicapped.
of
But what
the
we
hype
didn't know is that
train.
instead of it
Brian,
being
I do a dance
debilitating,
party, I
it
don't
was actually
know.
revitalising to this young man. And Piggy S'mores hasn't won a season since season 1, so he must be
got
desperate to
something
try and take hold of this championship.
I did not know you can clap like that.
You didn't know I could clap like that? Like this?
Yeah.
I got that clapping skill.
I just.
Can you clap pretty well?
Can you show me your clap? That's a pretty good clap.
It's
That's
kind
good
of like a big one.
It is like a big. It is like
Yeah,
a big
it's-
clap.
It's a really big effect.
5 seconds left on the hype train. Hype train complete. I got received a level 1 hype train emote. Beautiful. A choo choo. I only have these 2 pair actually. Here, you want to come listen to mine? Here, come here.
But he isn't sitting down because he's tired. He's sat because he wants to pay homage to the people that support us most. And while those names flash up on the screen, I want to make a special announcement, which is to say that we are going to continue to put out content
Wonder how
after
much.
these finals. And a big motivation for that is because of the people on the screen right now. So thank you all so much for supporting this show to such a massive
Choo choo
degree.
indeed.
You are a
Thank
huge
you for all the
motivation
gifted
to us.
subs, my man. You know
And
what?
Thank
with
you, sir.
that, let us go over to the second to last race. Here we go. The four get a good start, but
Just
Piggy
watch
Smalls
this
gets
all
out his
night.
handicap quickly. And just look at that big
It
pig
is
go.
weird that none of
Look
them
at the
are-
acceleration he has over the others.
should be.
He's
Should
won
be
by the
named
time they've got
Maybe
to the
if I sponsor
corner.
one.
And Piggy Smalls annihilates the other four and
It's
shows how slow they are in these finals. And he also says to the League of Pigs, you want to try and manage me out of this
Tell me about
competition
it.
with that stupid handicap, do you?
maybe
Well,
if
why
we
don't you
sponsor-
take your handicap and stick it right up your Ginger? Look how
sponsor,
happy
we
she
can
is,
lean
and
in
of
on
course
it.
she's going to be. She is so
we can
close
sponsor big,
to
we
being
got
the
old pig,
overall
new pig.
champion of champions,
New
as she
pig?
is a
It's
whisker
late.
away
I mean, it's
from being
season
the
8.
first pig ever
And it's the
to
season
win
8
a
finals.
triple
Maybe we can start for
championship.
season 9.
And the main reason for
Season
that
9
is
we get
because,
bigger.
as we've said in so many videos, it's her consistency. Ginger can do high jumps, low jumps, sprints, mini mountain, and even obstacles
Yeah, I
like
think
water
if
where
we
she's
get
not the
enough
best
money
at.
together,
In fact, the
maybe we
boys
can
are
get a
much
new
better than
pig.
Ginger normally. She still manages to get
Name of
third,
the
which
shop.
means she
Oh,
doesn't
Ginger
lose that many
is
points.
the UK.
And that means she's often in the top 2 pigs
Sorry, I
when the
just got into
finals
this
come
this
around.
week, you guys.
But of course, the
I'm still
momentum
learning.
is certainly not with her in
I
these
get it.
finals,
The league's been
as
going
Piggy
for,
Smalls
like,
has
2
pulled
years
out
now.
all the stops and overcome his handicap to have a great streak of performance over the last few races.
Look at
Ginger,
him.
though, has
Chomping
an
away.
ability
Chomping
to
away.
cause massive upsets
Lucan's
in
right,
the
that's
final
what
race.
it's
Will she do it again? Well, as always, there is one way to find out, so let us head over to the final
Got
race.
those weird, like,
Yeah, I
Here
don't
we
know.
go. Piggy Smalls will need to overtake Ginger to win the
Come on,
championship.
Piggy
Ginger
Smalls.
in third, but dropping back here. Piggy Smalls
on, Piggy
slightly off
Smalls.
screen, but he is
Oh,
challenging
where are
here.
you?
Oh
Cinema
my
how he's going to do it
God.
as he overtakes
That's
Ginger.
champion.
Ginger has no retort, and Piggy
This is
Smalls, the
unstoppable.
notorious PIG, wins season 8, and his crown is finally
Way to go,
returned to him
Piggy Smalls.
after 7 seasons away. What a phenomenal performance
Dare I
from the
say,
large American. His
you might
true
have to
warrior
remove
nature
Piggy
came out,
Smalls from
and the
the
others simply didn't know how to handle him. It is a performance for the ages
over
and a
and over again,
sublime
right?
way to finish
Or
this
is it
era
just
of
whoever
pig
beats the
racing.
champ?
What a finals we had, and Piggy Smalls certainly showed that he wanted it the most as he dug deep and overcame every challenge that was presented before him. And before we go, League of Piggers, as mentioned before, there is more content coming after this video, and if I do say so myself, what's coming up is pretty
You know, it might be
special, so
about to
stay
go.
tuned.
You might need
But
to get
right
some
now,
girth
all we
just
have to
to
do is
follow.
honour the champion before us, the one and only, notorious PIG.
oh, the champion.
Out in front as they get to this water. Piggy Smalls and Hoshi start to plough through it though, but Piggy Smalls has their pants down in race 5 and sets a record. Are you kidding me? We go. The 4 get a good start, but Piggy Smalls gets out his handicap quickly, and just look at that big pig go. Look at the acceleration he has over the others. He's won by the time they've got to the corner. Slightly off screen, but he is challenging here. Cinema how he's going to do it as he overtakes Ginger. Ginger has no retort, and Piggy Smalls, the notorious PIG, wins season 8.
Notorious PIG, baby. I love it. I love it. Nah. Piggy Smalls. Season 8 champion.
The champ.
The champ.
Is this something they do like every year? Is this like a
No,
monthly?
the one sec. What
Is it over?
several seasons happen a year.
oh
Is it over?
There is a new pig.
oh? What's a new pig?
Wait. Oh no. There's a new track. The Woods.
Oh my god!
I've actually already watched that one. I watched that somewhere else.
I want to see
But I'll save it for you, buddy. We'll watch it. But I want to give. I want one now. Yeah. See, let's all get pigs,
Yeah,
and we'll race them. We'll have the
pig races.
Dungeon of Doom pig races.
that one. Yeah, we're going into the woods.
We'll go into the woods. Nothing ever bad
So
happens.
What
in the
kind of
woods.
pig would you get, Grayson?
Now, what kind of pig do you
I
want?
think I would be dad's.
You get dad?
Oh, I'd be the pig. Well, I'd have to have one heck of a.
So which pig are you?
I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of pig I'd want.
Maybe you could be the one that's orange.
I could
Yeah,
be the
those
orange
orange
pig.
ones look
orange
cool.
pig. Orange pig for me.
I want to be an orange pig too.
You got it.
be orange
We'll be the
pig?
twins.
Can I be an orange pig?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't tried to be an orange pig.
There's
You can
always
try
time.
now.
I can try
You
now.
can try it. Be an orange pig right now, Brian. God. Get it together. All right.
Am I an orange pig now?
Let's Brian, let's give the people what they want. They want a dance party. I don't know what this is. This video just says 1 hour of medieval Eminem.
You know what you're doing if you choose that. You want to dance?
You want to dance to medieval Eminem?
Yes.
Let's just see if it's an actual song.
I want to hear the medieval. Yeah.
All right. This is it. I'm excited. No, I mean, I bet it's I mean, like, it literally says, Slim Shady, Lose Yourself, Without Me, Godzilla, Stand. There's a bunch of Eminem songs. But medieval like. chat who was the winner. One's in the chat if Grayson won. Two's in the chat if everyone loses. He didn't say 3. Aaron says 1. Congratulations, Grayson. You are the champion of dancing. High five.
Can we do it again?
We'll do it another time, okay?
I like dancing.
I know. Dancing's fun, isn't it?
You showed that you were
Really into dancing. A master at the craft, some might say.
Sometimes I am actually have a cough or no cough.
Sometimes.
Because I am a turd butt.
You're a turd butt. All right.
And I
Noted.
will punch you.
Okay. Can I have you step out again? Give Uncle Brian the pop sock. All right. I'll come get you in a minute, okay? High five.
You did really good, buddy.
Good stuff. Go watch your show, okay? Thank you. Go watch your show. All right. Grayson,
He is
everybody.
loudly announcing that he's a turd butt.
The champion of the show.
I mean, I wasn't going to compete with that.
No, there's no way. Own it. That's right. That's right. There's no way to compete with that. Brian,
Yeah.
have you ever wondered what the most popular Thanksgiving side of all time is? Because I've had some theories.
Thanksgiving side, so you're not
Sides.
talking turkey.
We're not talking turkey.
Is stuffing a side?
Stuffing would be considered a side.
Okay, so everything that's not turkey.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Also, I had someone bring up something pretty. Well, I don't know. It feels controversial. It also feels stupid. But this guy was just basically saying we all need to admit to ourselves that Thanksgiving food isn't all that great. It sucks.
I mean, yeah. For Thanksgiving, I'm just going to make something. I'm probably going to make a steak.
Yeah.
That'll be my
But
Thanksgiving
like,
dinner.
like if I thought about it, like I had stuffing like 2 weeks ago, you know?
Yeah?
Like it's not like I don't just have like the guy's thing was like, you know, when do you have those things any other time during the week? You don't just make cranberry sauce on a Tuesday.
The only thing I'm going to get or care about is jellied cranberry sauce. I think I'm one of the only people in
Yeah.
this world that likes it.
What's the go-to brand?
I don't care. It's all the same. As long as it's jellied. I don't
Yeah, the
want
stuff that
chunks
like
in
you
it.
take it out of the can, it keeps its shape.
Yeah, and it wobbles around.
And it wobbles.
It's creepy.
It a little
yeah.
wobble.
Give me some
Give
of
me
that.
wobbling. Ocean spray. Thank you, Aaron. That's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking about.
Yep,
And
that'll
Rubicon says
do.
Thanksgiving food does suck. See, really, yeah. Thanksgiving food, there's nothing special for me. Yeah, I mean, turkey. I eat turkey year round.
Yep.
Stuffing, I eat year round. Mashed potatoes, gravy, I eat that year round. No big deal. I'm a big guy. I know what I like. But here, spoiler for you. The number one most popular Thanksgiving side in just the U.S.
Hold on.
coming in number one.
Hold on.
They're like they don't give like a top list. I'm gonna break it down by state after this.
Oh, so but you know the top
I already know the number one.
is it it's either
Uh-huh.
mashed potatoes
Oh.
or stuffing.
So which one do you think?
Stuffing.
I would say stuffing definitely has way more options of how to make it good
Yeah.
and bad.
Yeah.
But mashed potatoes you really can't go wrong with.
True.
But you're going with stuffing.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I hate to disappoint Brian, but mashed potatoes still the number one as of this year, 2022. Looks
What's
like
that say about Thanksgiving? That literally taking a potato, mashing it, and putting butter on it is people's favorite food.
Yeah. By the way, Idaho, their number one's Thanksgiving side, not mashed potatoes.
Yeah, they probably eat enough of it throughout the year.
Yeah, you want to know what theirs was?
I don't know. Cranberry sauce.
Side salad.
What?
Side salad for Idaho. They're like, we have enough potatoes, we're eating the leafy green shit.
We're just getting fancy. They're
Yeah.
getting healthy with it.
Yeah. The second most popular side is rolls, being favorited by Utah, Florida, North Carolina, and West Virginia. That makes sense to me. Looks like 74% of Americans expect to be eating at least 4 side dishes on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What are your 4 go-to, Grayson? What are your 4? Yeah, did he give you something extra there?
He gave me a little extra on
Little
the
extra
microphone.
something.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What are my 4 go-tos?
4 go-tos. I don't even think I have 4.
Yeah, I don't know if I can list 4. Ask me 2. Cranberry sauce. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Mashed potatoes are actually pretty good. It's just not Thanksgiving specific.
No. Yeah, mashed potatoes with gravy, stuffing.
Sure. Stuffing's fine. I don't ever eat it unless during Thanksgiving.
It's weird. We'll do mashed potatoes, but we'll also do scalped potatoes.
Yeah.
So like
It's
I'll
just all
double
different types of
down on the
potatoes.
potatoes.
And then you got sweet potatoes.
yeah,
You got to do sweet
people
potatoes.
will do sweet potatoes.
So really it's just a bunch of potatoes.
Yeah, it's basically potatoes and meat.
Yeah.
And I do potatoes and meat all the time. Meth, a little bit of meth.
Yeah, mashed
but
potatoes.
Speaking of meth, Missouri actually really throwing us off here. Their most popular Thanksgiving side, a charcuterie tray.
No, it's not.
No,
No,
it's
it's not.
meth. But fine, charcuterie tray. You don't know what feels even more off?
What?
Guess what Kansas has?
I don't know. French fries?
It should be. No, creamed corn.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's awful. Texas also has creamed corn. And those are the only 2 states that have creamed corn.
What? Isn't there another cream corn? Is that Louisiana?
No.
What
this
is that
Alabama.
state? Is that Georgia?
Or no. What state is next? This is Louisiana. Louisiana has cornbread dressing.
I don't know geography.
And then this just says cornbread.
Oh, cornbread.
Cornbread. Creamed corn is better than pearly onions. Pearly onions? Who is... I thought that was like a garnish to other things. Who's just eating just onions?
Yeah, you don't get to just bring in something that makes no sense.
Yeah,
to the
collard
conversation.
greens,
Oh,
pretty
wow.
popular. Sweet potato casserole in the South. That all makes sense to me. Mashed potatoes just taking over the West Coast. They don't know what else to do. Nothing else
Nope.
fits their diet.
Yeah.
Stuffing for... Is that New... What state is this? What state
That
is-
one?
That's New
I don't
York.
know. It's below New York.
Stuffing in Maine. Stuffing in Massachusetts. Pearly onions are vomit. Now my family likes them straight. As a Missourian, I can't say I've had a charcuterie or meth that I know of for Thanksgiving.
That you know of.
That you know of. We've all been there with a little... Was that meth or was that a nice bag of popcorn? I don't know. But yeah, so there you go. A lot of interesting choices there. 75% of Thanksgiving meals feature mashed potatoes and stuffing or dressing. 69% feature dinner rolls. I think they should all feature rolls.
Oh, yeah, rolls, I guess.
64% have cranberry sauce, which seems low. I feel like everybody has cranberry sauce.
But nobody ever eats it.
Yeah, like 2 people eat it. Like
I'm
that's-
one of those 2 people.
Yeah, that's why you only get like a single can of the ocean spray. And 59% serve sweet potatoes, which that also feels low for me. Loyal joining you there for the cranberry sauce.
Wow. I got one other person.
And everyone hates pearly onions.
I don't even know. I mean, I know what pearly
the
onions are,
devil.
but I've never once even seen those in Thanksgiving.
I have, but not for many a year. My parents have gone through too many kicks of weird foods,
Yeah.
or changing
buddy.
iconic food dishes into weird foods.
Oh, like twists on foods?
Yeah, and it's always been bad, but I'm not here to. Some of these look good, but I wouldn't. Oh, did it? There.
Those look like beans.
Yeah, they're just little tiny little onions, like shallots or something. That looks like pasta.
Yeah, that nobody knows what those are.
Yeah. My dad loves them. So there you go, yeah. But personally, I think, yeah, stuffing, mashed potatoes, a roll, gravy, call it a good day for me.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep. By the way,
Some kind of casserole. You got to throw a casserole in there.
Yeah, which, you know what? I didn't realize that, like, I don't know. I guess I never really thought about casseroles. But, like, do you know what the definition of a casserole is?
Pretty much anything in a pan.
Yeah, anything in a dish specifically called a casserole dish.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like literally, it's like anything can be a casserole.
To me, a casserole is just a a conglomeration of different ingredients
Yeah, just
baked in a
boring
oven.
white people stuff
yeah.
who don't know what to do with their stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you know how many casseroles I ate growing up?
I
So many freaking casseroles.
I know a lot. Well, growing up, I would say a lot of casseroles were made.
Because it's
I
just
can't
like
think-
dump a can
Yeah,
of
it's just
something
so easy to make.
in with another can of something.
I
You
can't tell
put
you.
potatoes on it.
I don't think I know a
Done.
casserole that I've been like, oh yes, because everyone's like, oh well, my Aunt Bertha's casserole, it's the best. I don't have that in my life.
One of my favorite meals is a casserole that I ate growing up.
Green bean casserole is a staple at our family Thanksgiving.
I think
Green bean casserole is very popular. People
So-
like that.
my favorite food, one of my favorite foods, is if you take tomato soup and then you cook beef
Okay.
and then you get beans, like canned beans,
Uh-huh.
put them all in a pan, then you put potatoes on top and cheese on top. Done. Bake it.
Yeah.
That's one of the best foods out there.
Loyal says green beans suck. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
I like green beans.
They're fine.
Yeah, I don't have any. I mean, like
Are you eating canned green beans or
I'm
Fresh green beans.
definitely spoiled with fresh green.
yeah?
Because
Because canned green beans are just
yeah.
mushy.
Yeah, since my mom grows them, like it's hard. I mean, like obviously not in winter, but like the other 3 seasons out of the year we have fresh green beans, and so as a kid I never liked them, but now as an adult that's like the main vegetable that I eat next to
Yeah.
maybe broccoli or carrots, I guess.
I got you, loyal.
Who's taking me in for
I
Thanksgiving?
got you.
Brian's got you. Come on
Yep.
down. Aaron says a little hands up as well.
Meet me at my address.
Meet him at his address.
Mm-hmm.
But you know who's not invited?
Who's that?
That one awful family member that we all got.
Yeah. Screw them.
Yeah. So here are 5 awful family members you're sure to see on Thanksgiving. Ooh, and we have some suggestions on how to survive them.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
Brian,
what I need.
when I read these suggestions, I want you to give your extra information.
Okay, I got
how,
you, I
how
got
to
you.
help our listeners and our viewers how to extra survive these awful family members.
Well, I've got a lot of family members, so I get it.
Pulling no punches. Number 1, everyone's got an Aunt Betty that you hate.
Yeah.
Why don't you have kids yet, Aunt Betty? Nothing brings out the fascination with the mating habits other than of others like a family gathering. And if you aren't married or haven't had children, it's sure to come up as intrusively and inappropriately as possible. They recommend this response. Why aren't you dead yet?
Wow.
Pulling no punches for the first start off.
Wow,
Holy
okay.
cow. I was not expecting that,
Wow.
but we're going straight to death.
Yeah.
Brian, any extra suggestions on how to handle Aunt Betty? Oh, okay. So Loyal's Aunt Betty will just steal your children for cuddles. So, I mean, that seems fine.
You can just start screaming how your penis doesn't work. Just like, I'm trying, but my penis doesn't work.
It doesn't work!
My penis!
So, ladies,
Or
use
ask
that
if
too.
they have any suggestions.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Just a second, everybody.
Well, hi, girl.
All right, anyway.
Okay, don't be sassy. No.
Allison says sassy is all I
No.
know.
Oh, look, attention to not you.
Everyone
Oh.
calls me Andy. All right, Brian, here you go. Number 2.
Yep.
Uncle Ted. Oh, Jesus. I don't even want to read this. Okay. Uncle Ted. Those terrorist Muslims have it coming. First of all, watch I'm not watching your SNL skit about dealing with unhinged right-wing conservative family members immediately. Secondly, send me healthy vibes because my dad is a Tea Party Republican and shit is about to get real at my house. Then take a few deep cleansing breaths and remember that Thanksgiving only happens once a year. Recommended response? Xanax. Brian, what's your suggestion for dealing with Uncle Ted?
First off, Cameron, I didn't know you believed those things. But I guess if that's your choice, you can announce it. The way I deal with that,
Yikes.
um,
You're right. Don't acknowledge it, Brian. You're gonna make it worse.
So funny. So my way to deal with that is, I don't know.
My room is nobody lives in a one room house. Just go to the other room. I
Yeah,
did that.
actually, that's really what I do.
Dude, I
Realistically,
hate it.
I just walk away.
I don't know why Thanksgiving is such a prone time to political talks, but it always is. And I get it. Elections happen around this time of year. But, like, man, nothing worse than a political talk. I have family members that are like, I don't know why people can't just have a political talk. It's like a nice political conversation. It's like, that doesn't exist. Because politics... It's people's lives on the line. It's not just like fun little banter.
Yeah, and nobody ever. It's
There's nothing good. There's nothing good to come of it ever.
you either realize that politics is bad for conversation, or you really try to make it a part of conversation. And either way, just whatever.
It's not worth it. Here we go. We got jumping at number 3, Cousin June. The meat is murder cousin. Since Thanksgiving is about sharing, or revisionist history, or whatever, I hope that you prepared a lovely field roast for June to eat while she rips into your carnivorous ways. I also hope that June will be gracious enough to keep her vehement veganism to herself, and that Santa is real. Recommended response: is that kombucha you're drinking? Aren't you murdering billions of microorganisms?
I would actually
I think
hate
that's an
that
IPA
person
joke.
more than the person who says meat.
Yeah,
is
I think
murder.
so too. Brian, what's your?
I don't have one of these. I don't know.
You don't know? I don't have any.
I would probably be like, oh, okay.
We're always drunk at Thanksgiving. That any political talks dip on. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have a.
Most of my real responses to these would just be like, huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Brian, we don't want honesty. We want.
Oh, then what I would really
murderous
I would
chaos.
just start stabbing my cousin.
Stab the cousin.
I'll
With
show
his
you
gowns.
murder.
Murder him. Meat is murder. Well, I will show you non-meaty justice.
Yep.
Looks like we're going for another aunt for number 4. Aunt Sally, the let me tell you about the first Jesus Christ. The first Thanksgiving. I'd like to put as a small disclaimer, these are not my words, but some idiot on the internet. Let's face it, Thanksgiving has a pretty fucked up history. At best, it's made up holiday to create a sense of unity, and at worst, glorification of genocide. Still, I'm down with gathering together, eating delicious food with the people I love, and I'm willing to shut up for one meal. Until someone else starts spewing historically inaccurate tripe about the Pilgrims and their best friends, the Native Americans. Recommended response: let's not perpetuate lies and focus on the delicious meal instead. That seems like a fair response. Brian, what would you suggest?
This sounds like something they made up. They made up a scenario to make 5 things here. Is there ever anyone who's ever talked about the first Thanksgiving at Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
Is there?
There was a whole King of the Hill episode about it.
Was there? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
But,
that's a
my
really old
response, I
reference.
guess,
It's just the example I have on hand.
I would start beating my aunt with corn.
Beat her with corn.
That's what I do.
That's right. And then here we go. Apparently, number 5 is a tie. Drunk Uncle Bill and hipster cousin Jagger. Of course, they're named Jagger. At every family gathering, there is at least one family member who gets roaring. Oh, this is me. Roaring drunk and starts sharing horrifically inappropriate family stories. One time, my mom and stepdad sung us a song they wrote, and all I remember is a line about tampons and my mortification. These days, there is also guaranteed to be at least one hipster cousin who also stops talking about the chicken coop he just built or the awesome vinyl he scored at the thrift shop last week. Recommended response: hey, Uncle Bill, pass me the wine.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'm Uncle Bill.
Yeah.
I'm just hammered. I'm the guy inappropriately sharing everything.
Yeah, that sounds, that's me. And then
So
the
that's
hipster guy, that's the least offense. I mean, okay, I agree. 5 is a tie because those are the people I don't care about. It doesn't matter. Let him talk about his chicken coop. Let him have some beers and sing a song about coitus. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine.
But really, all my responses are, ha.
Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely blank stared some family members and walked away.
Yeah.
That for sure. For sure that has happened. Great King of the Hill episode. It was a great King of the Hill episode. Lowell, my Uncle Bill used to be that Uncle Bill. Loyal, I think it was someone in Loyal's
Did Loyal
family.
write this?
Did Loyal, yeah, that's the real question. Did Loyal or FP4 write this? I grabbed this one, and I don't even know if I want to read it because it looks legitimate. Or, I don't know, it's like they're trying to actually do something, and it's not funny. But let's try it anyway. The Thanksgiving do's and don'ts.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, we'll see how this one goes. Don't turn down offer of help. Instead, force them into manual labor. Do give yourself plenty of time to force them into manual labor.
Give yourself plenty of time for what?
I mean,
just for everything?
Yeah, this is all about prepping for the perfect
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
okay. I get it.
Yeah, it's the
now.
do's and don'ts of Thanksgiving. Yeah.
What am I
Brian's
thinking
catching up here. Don't stress over the little mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have minions for. Blame
That's why you
the
give
minions.
people time
You got to give them time. That's
to
right.
make mistakes and not stress over them.
Exactly. Do set a simple table. Don't make it overcomplicated. I don't think I've seen like an elaborate Thanksgiving table setup since I was like 4.
Yeah, I actually don't give people plates. I just put their food on the table.
Fuck plates. Troughed.
I draw a circle on the table.
This is your
This is your
circle.
area. This
Yeah.
is your feasting area.
I like it. The feasting area. Don't forget the family favorites, but plan a new dish to try. Fuck you. Do not. No. Don't. I just talking about this. Don't fuck with the classics. If you're gonna try a new dish or whatever that you don't even know if anyone's gonna like, it better be like something tiny. And if everyone's like, "Oh my god, did you guys try Susan Sarandon's new dish over there? It was fucking amazing." Well, then that's build up. Bring a bigger dish next year, but don't go fucking with my classics.
Spicy pickle pudding surprise.
Actually, I want a big dish of that right now. Do as much as you can in advance. That's fair. I can't tell you how many times we've had like the larger family together and everyone's like, "I did nothing. Here's a bunch of ingredients. Let's make this now."
Or you just get like the one person that cooks that throughout the entire gathering just cooked.
Just cooks.
And then everyone else is like, ah.
It's always weird to me where it's just like multiple people need to use, like, it's a single family home and everyone's like, "Oh, I need to use the oven. I also need to use the oven." Like,
hey, can you put it at 345? No,
what are
it's
you
at
talking
579.
Got a turkey in there, bitch.
That just means you only put in for half the time.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. Don't take on too much. Maybe your tiny kitchen can't handle that huge menu you have planned.
It's like it knows us.
Yeah. So cut it down to 4 or 5 dishes. You don't know
4 or 5
us.
dishes? Okay. Bread, butter, milk,
Nailed it.
pre-sliced turkey from
Pre-sliced
grocery
turkey.
store.
Yes. Hy-Vee hooking it up.
Done.
Do it. No. If you have okay, I'm sorry. Let me read it first. Do take allergies and food restrictions into account.
No.
No. If you can't eat Thanksgiving Day foods, tough titty. I ain't making a roast because you can't have turkey. The boy isn't going to eat anything at Thanksgiving. I'm bringing a sandwich for him.
Yeah. Just bring something for yourself.
It's going to be fine. Yeah, bring your own little setup. If you if you're vegan and you're going to a Thanksgiving feast with your family, don't expect them to make you a specific Thanksgiving vegan feast.
I
That's
do like the
ridiculous.
idea of that, though. Just showing up and being like, oh, great.
Oh, it's not vegan? I thought this would be a vegan adventure here.
It's fine. It's Crowdway Road, but it's fine.
Yeah. And then here we go. Don't spend all your time in the kitchen. Unless you're
No, you can't.
Come on,
bleep
Brian.
it.
I thought it was funny.
It's hilarious, Cameron. It's hilarious.
Well, it's just a little sexism on Thanksgiving, all right?
You know
It's
what?
fine.
You're just prepping people for Thanksgiving.
Nobody heard that joke. I just muted randomly for no one's entertainment.
Oh.
And finally, oh, Jesus. It's an
What is it, Cameron?
No, I'm not reading
What is it?
I'm not promoting some goddamn warehouse for some reason. Oh, it's the. It's
Is it
the,
our warehouse?
no.
Oh, then I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either. And then, you know what? I've got one more thing for us tonight before we wrap everything up for tonight.
You still need to open my link.
Oh, sorry. Let's
That
do
helps
that.
you diagnose your child's
Yeah, let's just do that.
Switch. This is the Switch problem.
Okay, so system freezes, locks ups, or will not power off. The information in this article there's no. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, is there? I didn't think there was any information. That's why I sent it. Oh, this is lame then. I thought there was no information. And it just said the information will help you.
Yeah. And there was on that page there was nothing. But it was a
Okay, never mind.
hyperlink.
I don't care then.
Okay. I've actually
just-
had this problem before. There's another issue out there where the screen will turn orange,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's basically like the red ring of death for Xbox. But like apparently there's ways to get around it. And we had it happen once to ours, and we haven't had it happen since. So
I mean, I turned it off.
yeah. So we should probably check to see if it turns back on. Did you have to like hit power and the?
Yeah, I hit power and then power and then power and then power and then
We'll just see if it comes back.
it was
on.
fine. I basically held power until it did something.
But anyway, our last little thing here. The last little thing that I know we're all very.
Are you going to play
very
Switch while you
curious
read this,
about
Cameron?
Is which Thanksgiving foods can I give my dog?
Turkey bones.
I mean,
check.
What else could you want to talk about? We'll stick to the key
Beer,
points. We'll
check.
get in and out, and we'll be done. Brian's correct. Turkey bones and beer, great place to start. Key points. Thanksgiving tends to be coincide with an uptick of vet visits due to dogs being fed unsafe human foods. Turkey meat, sweet potatoes, pumpkin are all safe, healthy foods to share with your dog. Bones, sweets, alcohol, and fatty foods are all things that should be avoided by dogs.
Oh, avoided.
Avoided. Oh. So learning
My
something new.
bad.
So turkey, sweet potatoes.
How to feed your
pumpkin.
dog?
Yeah, that's exactly what that says. How to feed your dog.
Do you put... Never mind. Do you insert it directly into the anus?
Insert directly into the anus, and then be prepared for an oral shitting.
Mwah.
That's
Mwah.
There's a South Park episode for that. But anyway, yeah, if you want to learn how to feed your dog, there's a 7-minute clip here that I'll be posting in the news section of the Discord after the show. By the way,
Hey, can you look up one thing?
it works. Yeah, what's the one thing?
I want you to look at a game called Stumble Guys.
Stumble Guys. I think I've seen this actually.
It is Fall Guys. It is. It's literally Fall Guys. There's nothing about it that's not. I don't know how. I don't know how this
wasn't
game
what I
exists.
thought it was. But yeah, this is.
It's literally Fall Guys. Don't know how you make the same game.
Oh, a lot of people are just remaking Fall Guys.
I don't know how you do that.
So this is a mobile game.
Maybe. I think it's for computer.
I think it's mobile. Everyone who's been looking at a phone so far.
I wouldn't know because I haven't done it, but this is like the Roblox of
Yeah.
Fall Guys. But
some
they
of
didn't
this
even
is
try.
direct
They just
ripoff.
named it Stumble Guys. I don't know how Fall Guys has not done some kind of copyright.
Oh, it's on Steam.
I just don't.
So yeah, mobile and Steam. But yeah, it's a direct.
That just
ripoff.
hurt my brain.
Yeah. There we go, Stumble Guys. About to put the Munchkin to bed and crash. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, fellas. Aaron,
Thank you.
have a wonderful evening. Thank you for
Yep.
hanging out tonight.
Happy
Appreciate it.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Christmas.
Happy
Happy
Christmas,
New Year.
Mahana Kwanzaa.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Glad that you guys could all hang out with us for a little bit on this wonderful Thanksgiving holiday episode. It was obviously the best episode we've ever had. The tiny human is trying to break in currently.
He is.
So
He's gonna do the thing where he takes an axe to the door.
he's gonna axe the door. Then he can say something
The
about
Shining.
boot butt or something like that.
Whatever the shining thing is.
But anyways, I do have one last thing. Do you guys remember we made Brian do the hot tub stream on the 100th episode.
Yeah.
I know you saw it because we're all here. Brian, I washed your underwear.
Thank you. I like that underwear.
You like that underwear? Now you can have it back.
Thank you.
I washed it, and it's been sitting on my counter, and I keep forgetting to give it to you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anyways, I'll see you guys all later. Thanks for hanging out. Glad we could all spend this time together. And don't worry, I love your face. With my dick.